Hello Internet, we are Sandusky Saints Productions, and this is our full spoiler review for the new Deadpool movie.
Happy Valentine's Day. Unattached Drifter Christmas.
Unattached Drifter Christmas. We are shooting this on Valentine's Day.
I don't need no steak.
Nope.
Fucking notebook.
We go straight to teabag.
There was a love
wedgie.
story.
They were having a viewing of Pretty in Pink. We should have seen that.
That's what I said. At 2 o'clock, we could have went.
We should have seen Pretty in Pink.
I don't think I could.
No, damn it. I need some Molly Ringwald in my fucking life.
We pretty much just saw it about 4 hours ago, 3
Something like
hours
that.
ago, something
Yeah.
like that. So this is our first initial reactions. Just real quick, we'll go down the line, say what we liked about it first. Jen?
Don't let any
Ryan
kids watch
Reynolds.
this video.
Yeah, do not. No, we see children in the. We've heard so much about like people bringing their kids to the
Do not
theaters
bring
to
your
watch
children
this.
to this.
Why are
5-8-year-olds
they-
in the movie
This
theater.
is not an appropriate movie for children.
Oh my god.
Like,
Not
this-
like
you-
any
like-
of the movie is appropriate for a child.
None.
The whole
This
sitting
is
on the
sex
face.
ed along with like a lot of language, education here. Like not appropriate.
Ryan Reynolds gets fucked up the ass.
No joke.
Literally.
Literally.
Like, we're not
Actually
kidding.
happened.
Strap on.
That is not what your child needs to be seeing. Please don't do that.
All right. So your initial reaction, your first thoughts. What did you like about Deadpool?
I loved it. I was completely and totally entertained the entire time. I laughed my ass off. There were points that I actually couldn't hear the movie because
Yeah,
I was
right.
laughing so hard that I missed probably even funnier moments. So, initial reaction, incredibly entertaining. Loved it.
All right, Mike.
I thought the one-liners just kept coming. The puns just kept coming, and it's Deadpool.
I would say that's Deadpool.
They made it seem that he was actually talking to a live audience and like moving the camera
Right.
and stuff like that. Total classic Deadpool. I liked it.
Kendra.
I was thoroughly entertained by the movie. I did not get bored at all.
Definitely.
God.
I pretty much don't even know if I have much to say bad about it. I was thoroughly entertained. Almost all the jokes hit. And just like you said, I couldn't hear some of the movie because of
The
when the
laughing.
jokes really hit. They hit good.
And everybody was laughing.
Yeah,
It was
everybody
great.
was rolling.
It was just the timing of it.
It was well done.
It was so, and Ryan Reynolds is the embodiment of this character, and he was meant to play Deadpool.
I would agree with that.
Now we'll go, and we'll still give our spoiler thoughts and more in depth into
And
the
here
movie.
comes the real Civil
But
War.
right, but we'll go around the table. What did we not like about the movie?
Okay.
Jen.
Okay.
Reynolds.
All right.
Ryan
I think I'm going. I feel like I'm about to piss off America. I have heard nothing but unbelievable, over the top reviews for this movie and how it was just perfect and everything about it was amazing and I'm not gonna disagree. It was an extremely entertaining film. I liked it quite a bit. Please don't take that what I'm about to say.
Get your fingers on the keyboard for the comments, people.
Please understand that I did enjoy the movie. However, with that said,
It's like you're committing a crime.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I do. He's a very entertaining
Don't
actor.
lie.
No, I do. I think he's an extremely entertaining actor. The problem is I have seen the shtick out of him at least a dozen times. I'm gonna say I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again.
Well, he did.
Deadpool was it was the exact same character that he played in Blade Trinity. Even the fucking swords. I'm sorry. It was the exact same damn character. Ryan Reynolds, very rarely seems to stray out of this character. However, this role was made for Ryan Reynolds. Absolutely. Nobody could have done this role justice except for Ryan Reynolds. I think if I had one other bad thing to say about it, yes, the comedy was really well done. The timing of all of the comedy was perfect. I enjoyed it. But honestly, by the time I got to the end of the movie, I was so one-linered out that I started expecting it and then it wasn't funny. And only one chimichanga reference.
I was a little confused about
What
that
the
too.
fuck
There
is
was
that?
only
One
chimichanga.
chimichanga reference.
Yeah.
I was shocked that we didn't get more of that.
And it was kind of shoehorned in there at the end.
It really
was.
was.
Just
like,
kind of
okay.
like, oh shit, we forgot to write the
Like,
chimichanga
yeah,
in
no,
there.
it's
So
like,
they just kinda
like
put
he
it
might
in.
as well have looked right at the camera and just went chimichanga.
Yeah.
So, I loved it. I did. Overall, wonderful movie. I was highly entertained.
And before we move on to what you might not have liked about the movie, and also, what would you, from like a scale 1 to 5, what would you rate it? Since people love fucking
one being
ratings
the
on the internet.
1 being the worst.
Should we
and
do
not
like a
give it
1 to
5.
10 scale? Would
Yeah,
that be
give me a
better?
1 to 10.
1 to 10 then.
I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was incredibly entertaining. I loved almost every single aspect about the film. There were just a couple of things that I think probably couldn't even been done differently. I have to have something bad to say about it. I just do. And I do.
All right, Mike.
I would say not much about it that was bad. It was just the one good thing I thought it was about with like Hugh Jackman's face.
Oh,
being
Oh my
stable.
god.
Like I was
Hugh Jackman's picture
Picture
stapled onto his face.
because that was supposed to represent Wolverine.
Oh, they had a couple of
I loved
Wolverine.
it.
Yeah.
Rhymes
what was
with
it?
Pulverine.
Yeah.
I was like, that is very well done.
Well, I think, and another thing is that there are a lot of references to like the origin of Wolverine. Like, I'm gonna sew your mouth shut. And
Right.
like, I'm like, they totally took that from Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
well, that just
definitely.
works with the meta and everything.
Like, I think they're making fun of the person who produced that movie.
Well, and that's what's funny is because the same studio, still Fox, made those, so he's able to jump and still comment on those other things.
Yep.
One thing I didn't like about it was Deadpool was shown that like he actually cares. Deadpool doesn't. do that. He doesn't care.
Deadpool doesn't feel things.
It's like he's a mercenary with a smart, like he's a smart
Merc
ass
with the mouth. Yep.
with the mouth. Like, and he kills things just for
Right.
pure fun of it.
That's the
He's
whole,
like
that's
he's
his
like
shtick, is
like
just-
a Batman, but hilarious.
All right, so what would you 1 out of 10? What do you think you'd give it?
I'm going 9.5. Till the end. I was just like, that's not Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like they just threw that in there, and then they're like sitting on his face. I was just like, I was not expecting that.
Kendra.
My problem is I'm not a big fan of Deadpool in the first place.
See, I'm not gonna be the one that pisses off America.
But the thing is,
You can hate her.
You can hate me. I don't care. My problem is I didn't grow up with the comic books. That's like all this comic stuff I ended up reading later. Like
Right.
I was 15
I haven't read a lot
when
of
I started
Deadpool
all that.
stuff.
But the only thing I ever really liked about Deadpool is because of the way he fought and all the smartass. But you were right, and by the end of this movie, I lost all the humor in it, and I was really kind of disappointed that they just kind of threw things in there whenever they could. I understand that it's Deadpool, and I understand that's what he does. But it was just so
It got a little,
overwhelmingly just going.
overwhelming.
I'm
I
like,
think is
Don't forget,
is
this is a
good way.
Deadpool movie, guys. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. It's they
Right.
had to still.
But we knew that by the end of the movie.
And it just
really,
kinda-
it was really. After sitting and thinking about it, I was really kind of disappointed in the movie. I thought it would be more than what it was. I understand the smartass. I understand the comedy, but Deadpool is a badass character, and I think they shaved a lot of that off, making him such a comedian.
1 out of 10 rating. 10 being perfect movie. 1 it blue balls and.
I won't say it blue balls because I really did enjoy watching the movie, and it was funny. There were some one-liners I completely lost it in, but I mean,
Overall.
it's not a movie I could watch over and over and over. I really couldn't.
I could definitely.
So everybody can hate me because I'm really only gonna give it a 7.
That's
I
okay.
really am,
7's not bad.
because-
No.
I think 7's.
I would agree though. I mean, it was a very entertaining movie. I was definitely never
I just
bored.
think it was
And
too
at no
much.
point in the film was I going, oh.
right.
Or was I going, ugh.
Right.
Oh my
But
God, will
Oh
this
yeah,
just
it,
end?
and it kept going.
No,
it
I was-
kept a good pace and.
No, and I loved how it started out in the middle of the movie, and then we backtracked, and
Yeah.
then we fast forward.
It wasn't the origin story. You were able to
Exactly.
see what was happening present time,
But they
still
still
getting
gave you a
told
backstory.
the backstory.
Yeah,
Well,
it was. I think
it was
that was
kinda
actually
nice
really
to
well
see
done.
some of the stuff from the other Marvel movies, like Winter Soldier. That was
They
the
incorporated a
ship.
lot of little shit
The
in
ship
there
in the
for-
background that
Yeah.
they were fighting on was the actual ship from Winter Soldier when it crashed.
All right, my little qualms, because I really don't have too many. I thought it's more nitpicky stuff too. Like I didn't like when the actual like the tube container thing that Deadpool's girlfriend, I can't remember her name now. Vanessa. She gets put in at the end, and they go off the ship, and that thing should have broke. He threw a sword through the glass. It's already.
Well, and when he was in it, he
But
was able to.
He's superhuman though. I mean, he's got the strength
But
and
still,
everything.
but the sword isn't.
Right, and the container itself falling off from that distance, it
Would
should
have
have broken.
Well, and then
Right.
a huge piece of like
Yeah,
cinder
fell on
falls
it and
on
things,
top of it,
Right.
and
but the
it's still
sword can
intact.
penetrate it. I had some issues with that a little bit.
But do you really want to be that guy? That's
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's not how
that's what I
lightsabers
mean.
work.
I
You know?
I thought it was a little
We're
bit
going back on
like
that again?
Right.
if
Like,
people
don't be that
wanted to
douchebag.
like nitpick like the whole point of the movie was he got turned into Deadpool and he's trying to kill this guy so he can get back his normal face to get back his girlfriend, but the guy never could change him back to normal.
I thought that was. I'm not
That
gonna
was-
lie. That was a little like
But-
he got to the end of the movie and I'm like, big shock. He can't turn his face
yeah,
back.
but I
was
never really
like,
expected him to be able to do that.
So
it
my
was
like
just
my
a generic
honestly
reason.
my brain went. So you could have killed him in the first scene of the movie.
Yeah, just stabbed him and then.
And that could this could have been over. You could have just cut his head off and.
Yep.
But then we
So-
wouldn't have had a movie.
Right. So little stuff like that, maybe. I think like I said before, some of the jokes didn't hit as good. By the end, they were kind of still throwing them at you, but I think
Yeah.
we had gotten through the shtick the rest of the movie so much, and the rest of it was very good.
They didn't have
by
to do
the
it all the
end,
way to
it
the
just-
end.
I
Was
was
it-
kind of upset that they didn't introduce the multiple personality disorder that he has, where he has 3 alleged people that live inside his head that who he's talking
That's
to.
right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Maybe
See,
that happens in one of the new movies.
That's possible. They
Yeah, but
introduced that
but
in
the way
the
that they
second
were
one.
Because we're getting at least 3.
Oh yeah, they'll do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It'll
they,
be
they
it'll
even
be a
joke
trilogy.
about doing a franchise, the Deadpool franchise. That they said they were trying to figure out his name, and they had the Deadpool at the buddy's bar.
Yeah, that was very
and
cool.
guessing who at the bar that was normally going to be
I
there
liked
would
that
die the
character
first.
a lot, too.
Yes.
The
The
bartender.
friend.
Yeah, the
He
Yeah.
friend.
was awesome.
The TJ
That
Miller.
was-
Yes.
And
He was a great character.
it was cool that they used the Deadpool trying to guess who would die first, as that's the introduction. I'm not sure if
that
that's
worries me a little bit because I've never heard of Deadpool having a girlfriend in general. Like that because he's a
Yeah.
heartless bastard.
right.
He's an
I really
anti-hero.
hope they don't use her to keep him away from something like that.
Right.
Part of
No, I
Deadpool
could
is
see that.
having
But that doesn't
having
seem like
those
Just goes
persona-
full board
and
and
just-
that doesn't seem like her character at all.
No, I
though.
don't think
Right.
so.
And
But-
that's another thing. I loved Vanessa.
Yep.
What a
Well, I loved her
kick-ass
on
character.
Gotham. And
Yeah.
it didn't connect with me at first who she was until a little while later. I think when she had the shorter hair, I didn't recognize her.
Yeah.
But when later on in
She
the movie,
was awesome.
Yeah.
Vanessa was a
very good.
perfect match.
Deadpool, I'm gonna give it probably, I will say a 9. I won't go. I'm not gonna go full 10 for sure because I had my issues, but I don't even want to go to 8.5 or an 8. I'm gonna
No,
go.
it wasn't perfect.
No,
but
it was not perfect,
really
but
good.
best movie of the year, one of the best comic book movies. I would say top 5 that I've seen.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
and the
Yeah.
CG keeps getting better and better.
Well, and that's what's
like,
great.
That was
Deadpool was
holy
on
shit.
such a small budget, and they've already made their money back probably like 5 times
Oh,
over again.
right.
by far.
And the,
Oh
the,
my
the
God.
CG was fantastic.
Very good.
The effects were
They didn't
fantastic.
overdo it
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
all.
the
it
production
was
quality
perfect.
the production quality was definitely
Getting
well
it as
done.
soon as it
When
comes
he
out
was
on
at
Blu-ray.
Xavier's house, he was like,
I thought
they
that was
couldn't
great,
a-
too.
They couldn't afford another. extra.
Right.
I
well,
went
that's
to YouTube.
and they joke about that
I
kind of
love
stuff.
the
that
meta.
By
they
the way,
talk
that
about
teenage
all
that teenage girl, what was you're the only one that
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yep.
okay.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Loved her.
She was great.
She was awesome.
She was unbelievable because she
For
was
such a
so
little
like
character.
like if
that was-
Deadpool ever had a teenage daughter, that would
Oh
be
my
it.
God.
This
Little
sarcastic
shit.
little like fuck you, dad.
I would say my favorite part of the movie is that I was rolling, cracking up, couldn't stop laughing,
Aw.
missed parts of the movie, more jokes in the movie because I was laughing about it. He broke both of his hands, like shattered them. They
Oh
went
my
to
God.
putty and broke his foot on Colossus'
Yep.
face, and it all just went.
Loved
and
it.
Colossus drug him away, and then he cuts his fucking hand off to get away from him.
Yeah. I do have to say that I don't think they screwed up any of the characters. I think the characters were absolutely perfect. All of the personalities meshed really, really well, and
And-
I loved the stinking villain. He
was very good.
Awesome.
The guy from
Very
Game of
good.
Thrones.
Yeah, very good villain. He did a great job. He was creepy and scary and
Yeah.
powerful and fucking demented, and I loved it. I loved it. I mean, this was a very scary
And he didn't
person.
have a heart.
Someone,
Like,
yeah,
there
no,
Well, that was the
exactly.
thing.
You get
He
some of
lost
these
all
villains
feeling.
That's
He
what
just-
made it. That's what made it so
kinda-
scary. That this was somebody who, like, was
Nothing.
in his brain. It
Nothing.
was very valid for him to torture people over and over.
Well, all in all, I think we enjoyed the movie.
Very much.
Go
see it. It's
Some more than
Yeah,
others.
seriously, go see it.
I
Ryan
love it.
Reynolds
I'm
was
not gonna
made
say
to
not
play
see
this
it,
role. You know, perfect for Ryan Reynolds, and he's been wanting to play the role for, they've said, like 11 years he's
Yeah.
been trying to do this.
Well, he already did in Blade Trinity, so.
Again, Triple H played in that
So,
movie.
what did
Blade
I say? What did I
Trinity
say at one
doesn't
point?
matter.
That it's the hardest that Ryan Reynolds has ever Ryan Reynolds?
Yep. All right, so what did you guys think of the Deadpool movie? Have you seen it yet? Comment down below. Like us. Yes, do you agree with us? What did you rate it? Let us know. We want to hear from you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. All that. Check out our other videos.